Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. What's the deal, baby? Y'all didn't know Big Boss. Hog Boss Dog K Pope to the dog at the top of the box. Before I get in my soliloquy, man, sometimes don't ask good people do. Don't know if yourself cut them in if I line, maybe matter. Alright, look, so peep game, 84's on what's Wayne. So I was watching It Is What It Is with Cameron and Mace, you know, when I was at the gym today. And long story short, I'm kind of disappointed in Jay Prince's statements. Now, those who don't know who Jay Prince is a legend down here in Houston, Texas. You know what I mean? Particularly Fifth Ward, Texas. Like Jay Prince, I've seen Jay Prince walk around Fifth Ward with no type of security. And I'm looking around like, bro, he's just walking around, chugging up the deuce. You know what I mean? Walking around on Jensen, walking around on what's that street called? Not Waco. It's on the other side of Quitman. Dang, I'm drawing blank. Liberty. You know, he on Liberty, he just walking down, you know, no problems. Nobody messing with him. No. Oh, what's up, Jay Prince? What's good, baby? You know, and he's somebody that got a lot of respect in the city. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just a little disappointed in his statements and him trying to go help and come to aid of Shakur Stevenson. I understand Shakur Stevenson is his fighter. You know, he manages Shakur Stevenson. But I think, me personally, he should focus on managing Shakur and not really worry about what Shakur Stevenson got himself in this situation. And let's just be real, right? But I'm gonna say this here. This is gonna be the last video I make about Shakur Stevenson. If it ain't about Shakur Stevenson fighting all these antics, him trying to be gangster and all that, I ain't talking about it no more, right? Because he trying to get this. He's taking the angle of, I'm going to be the villain. So he's trying to create as much static as possible so people can come watch him, right? That's what he's doing. Because think about it. If I got a lot of people, you know, who dislike me and want to see me lose, what you think they're going to do? They're going to come to my fights. That's going to increase my attendance, right? So he's playing that villain role so guys can come see him lose, right? That's just what it is. So I'm not buying it. I ain't finna be sitting here. So when it come down to his antics, this is the last video I'm going to make, right? Now, like I said, I was watching It Is What It Is with Cameron and Mace, and Jay Prince kind of, you know, made it like I don't want to say a threat, but they took it as a threat. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay Prince said he handles stuff outside the ring when it comes to Shakur, right? And I didn't feel like that needed to be said. You get what I mean? For starters, Shakur Stevenson is a boxer, right? Shakur Stevenson needs to focus on being a boxer, right? But Shakur Stevenson, he got an extra battery in his back because he signed to Jay Prince, right? So he feeling a little gangster. We just gotta keep it 1,000. So he feeling like he's Superman. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what it is. He feeling like he's Superman, and he feel like he can do whatever, you know, he want now because he know who he signed to, right? And that's the problem that I have with Shakur Stevenson. It's like he feel invincible because of who he signed to, right? Shakur Stevenson got to understand this. You're a fighter, right? You don't want to bring that type of negative attention to you where you mess with dudes that don't got a conscience, right? That's just what it is. And especially these young dudes, they don't care who you roll with. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. And there's no loyalty with these young dudes, right? I'm talking about the ones that's younger than him. Ain't no loyalty. Like, you know, when I came up, you know, there was still pride in being solid. You know what I'm saying? It was still pride in like, okay, hey, I fool with buddy. You know? It's like, man, regardless of what his job occupation is or whatever, I fool with buddy. Regardless of, you know, he's solid. Yeah, hey, what's the name? He do this. You know, hey, he smoke a little weed, but hey, you know, he cool. You know, I look out for him for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, or, hey, he don't do none of that. You know, buddy really solid. You know, he go to church. You know what I'm saying? You know, he a good dude. Like, when I came up, that's what we prided ourselves on. These young dudes ain't no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this. I think Shakur need to keep it boxing. I think Jay Prince and them need to keep it boxing. I don't know why in our culture we resort to street talk. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Jay Prince he got his own island, bro. He got his own island for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we always gotta, yeah, nigga, I'm from over here, nigga. It's like, nah, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I had Jay Prince money, you couldn't get me to talk gangster. You couldn't pay me to talk. I wouldn't even be talking like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't be saying nothing but, no, man, I'm gonna come forward you. Hey, bro, say, nah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be trying to be around people that can give me more millions. If I got $1 million, I'm trying to get $2 million. I'm gonna try to plug myself with somebody who give me $2 million. Pause. Somebody got $2 million. I'm trying to plug with somebody that can give me $3 million. Like, the goal is to keep getting better, right? That should be Shakur Stevenson's mindset. The goal is to keep getting better, right? That's the goal, right? But if you feel like you at your best, if you feel like, hey, I'm fighting, you know, I'm putting on these top performances and y'all not appreciating it, who cares? Live with who you are as a fighter. And I'm going to use this analogy because Cameron and Mace use it. So we're going to use their analogy. They said this, hey, if they put out an album and somebody say their album is trash, they got to eat that. They not finna be all butthurt and trying to fight everybody who don't like their album, right? It's up to you as the artist, right, to basically put out something that the people will like, right? That's just what it is. Now, boxing is a little different because it's about wins and losses, right? It's about winning, right? Shakur Stevenson winning. You winning your fights by, a lot of time, by landslides. Some dudes not even winning rounds. So what are you complaining about? Like, what are you complaining about? You're upset because everybody don't, and the only reason you are getting this type of static is because you keep talking. But I told y'all that's part of his game plan. He talking because he know, hey, people gonna keep talking about him. That's a way to build his profile. That's a way for him to get some static. We ain't buying that. What he's selling, we not buying it. You feel me? That's just real talk. So it's like at the end of the day, when it come down to situation, just box, Shakur. And tell the people who represent you, stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, and I'm not for men advocating for other men. I'm sorry. When it comes down to, like, if it's a situation that arises. Now I get it if, you know, you talking just general boxing talk, right? But if you advocating for a dude to the point where you willing to fight for him, that's why that was the problem with the Bud Buddies. The Bud Buddies was sitting there willing to fight for Terrence Crawford. They was willing to get in the hands or get in the gloves for Terrence Crawford when it pertains to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Right? They was willing to do that. A lot of them was wanting to fight, and then you call a bluff. Don't get me started. All I'm saying at the end of the day, it's like when it get to that point, what you doing? Nah, I get it. Men gonna be men, right? You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it funky. Men gonna be men. Sometimes a man situation comes abroad and it gotta get handled. I understand that. But at the end of the day, this type of situation, it don't qualify for that. All people are doing is just criticizing your performance. That's it. If you felt like you put on a good performance, who cares? It's people that don't like my channel. I don't care. It's people that, that we didn't collab and they don't like what I'm... Okay, who cares? But you got to focus on yourself and your brand. Shakur Stevenson. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.